There were some tense moments last night for Allegiant Air passengers traveling from Grand Rapids to Orlando, as halfway through the flight, the plane had a cabin pressure issue and had to make an emergency landing. Well, new this morning, we spoke with a passenger who was on that plane. And 24-hour News 8's Mark Thompson's live in studio control right now with more on what happened. Good morning, Mark.
Yeah, good morning, Brett. And this situation underscores why it's important to actually listen to those pre-flight instructions that the flight attendants go through before takeoff. Because last night, passengers were startled, to say the least, when the oxygen masks suddenly dropped down from above their heads. Allegiant Flight 683 was on its way from Grand Rapids to Orlando last night when about 2 hours into that flight, the plane experienced some cabin pressure issues. The masks came down and the plane was lowered to 10,000 feet. The pilot was forced to make an emergency landing in Greenville, South Carolina. The plane landed safely. We spoke with a woman who was on that flight, Katie Gilbert. She's originally from Caledonia, but she lives in Orlando now. She says that things were tense, but the flight attendants handled the situation well when those masks came down. She even pitched in to help a passenger with special needs get their mask on, but surprisingly, she says no one panicked.
For the most part, everyone was super calm, and like I said, the attendants did what they needed to do and assist all of the people who were, a little bit older or needed any assistance. Made sure they had their masks on. The young children had their masks on. They checked the young lady next to me to make sure hers was on, and everyone seemed to be relatively calm and pretty collected, nothing crazy.
Gilbert still has some ringing in her ears from the change in cabin pressure, and she had had enough of flying after that incident last night. She and a group of passengers, they rented a car and they drove the 6 hours left from Greenville to Orlando. Now, Allegiant has scheduled the rest of those passengers on a flight that will leave around 11 o'clock this morning for Orlando, and the airline is refunding the one-way portion of the trip that got diverted. Brett?
All right, you're right, Mark. Next time I take a flight, I'm going to pay a little more attention.
Yeah, definitely. Good instructions there.
All right, thank you.